Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing very well. Welcome to Deals to from Deals to Design with your two amazing hosts, Poncho Davalos, your realtor for life, and Forrest Glover from the amazing furniture tours that are available in Guadalajara. How are you, Forrest?
I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you.
Uh, Good to see you too. So we've been seeing each other for the last hour because I haven't put record to the call. No, I'm kidding, of course. I happened to me just once. No, I've been good. I've been good. I'm very excited to have these conversations with you, and also for all your the people that are watching this. We really invite you and encourage you that you like, comment, and share, and also on the comment box, just comment the word forest, and I'm gonna tell you after why I want that you comment that because it's gonna be amazing. So, Forrest, today we are talking about something my clients ask about after every closing. Now that I own, how do I actually furnish it? Forrest, what is the biggest misconception that you hear all the time?
Um, Probably that Mexico is cheap. I think Mexico used to be inexpensive. It's definitely not now. But with the furniture, it's definitely not inexpensive, and we do high quality furniture. But the furniture is just a different grade than you would get from imports from China and from Indonesia. So I think a lot of times we actually had a client about 4 months ago from PV, and my assistant asked him like, "How much did you think it was going to cost?" And he was like, "I had no idea, but not this much." So it was just. I think it's important to do a little bit of research because the furniture in Guadalajara is really high quality. So I think the price point is going to be a little more expensive than most people uh, first think, but it's definitely worth the quality.
That's awesome. So, uh, I have like some questions for you, and I hope you can help me to well to clear the air on all of this. For example, when should buyers start thinking about furnishing costs before or after they make an offer? Does that make sense to you?
Definitely, yeah, definitely before, I think, especially if they're just doing the planning, because it's always gonna, even if like the lead time's only like 9 days or 3 weeks, it's gonna take a little bit of time to plan and a little bit of time to actually make the order. Some of my vendors, even though they're very quick in the production, it'll take a week to 2 weeks to actually make the order with the back and forth on WhatsApp. We are trying to get a little bit more efficiency in some of those vendors, but yeah, it takes a little bit of time. And also, I think it's important for people just to budget to be able to purchase the furniture because it is an investment.
Totally agree. So, what questions should I be asking my clients during the buying process about their furniture plans?
Um, I think, well, there's a lot, but I think one of the most important ones would be to ask what their plan for the condo or the apartment is. Do they want to use it for an Airbnb or a vacation rental, or do they want it for their retirement home? Also, if they're doing a hybrid, with the rental and living there. I think every one of them has like you want different types of furniture and a different type of plan because you probably won't even purchase as much furniture for a vacation rental, and you're going to get a different quality because it's going to get beaten up anyway. So you're probably going to plan for it to not last as long as if you're building your forever home.
So, so I have a question that you will tell me if it's realistic or not. I have clients who wants to rent their property immediately after closing. Is that realistic or not?
Um, I mean, I think it's realistic if they buy a furnished apartment. But I don't know. I think if they're good at planning and they're not purchasing it that day, If you have about like 3 to 4 weeks, I think you can furnish it fairly well. If it has some pieces of furniture, that's the best option because you can kind of fill in the spots that need to be filled in and then kind of replace things as you can. If you have to buy everything, it's going to take a long time and there's different lead times for everybody as well. So I guess the short answer is no, but we can work fairly quickly.
Love it. I would like that you share with me some key points that people they need to know or understand a little bit more about what we are talking about.
I guess it's really important for people to do a little bit of research or to ask around. Um, Guadalajara just works a lot differently than Puerto Vallarta and Cabo and the other places we work in. So it's kind of important to speak a little bit of Spanish and to be patient because there's going to be some misunderstandings. And just know that things always take a little bit longer than you originally expect. And one thing I think is very important is if someone tells you yes, I think it's important to like figure out what type of yes that means because then the culture here, we feel that it's rude to say no anytime. So we say yes, and sometimes we don't mean it. So it's important to like gauge what the vendors actually mean.
Of what they say. That the one that's good.
So,
I think it's as a real estate agent, I always face that with some providers too. So and I understand that that is a cultural thing.
mhm.
So um so for example, I think well, not for example, I think it is important that people needs to know that the hand woven details take weeks, not hours. Do you agree into this?
Yeah, they do. One of our favorite vendors that we use all the time. So we've been really busy this year, and for a while there, I think we put like 8 entire condos through there in about 2.5 or 3 months, and a lot of it was the Tajito, the woven
Yeah.
products. And I think I came in there about a month and a half afterwards doing another tour, and I swear they had 20 of their family members in there working. And I was like, where did all these people come from? Like, you could barely fit them in there. But I mean, all the woven stuff takes forever. And if you're pretty experienced, you can look at the furniture and tell like how high quality the woven part of the furniture is. And a lot of times that's the difference in cost too. The ones that are fast are usually cheap, and you can kind of tell there's like they cut corners. And I see chairs all the time that I know are gonna unravel. So
Also, I do think that it's a big difference between well, piece of furniture that they come on boxes. They normally last for 5 years, and good furniture takes or lasts around 20 or 30 years, technically.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You can tell the difference pretty easily. Um, Ours comes wrapped pretty well in boxes, and it takes about 5 years to unwrap it. But the furniture that we have is so heavy that you have to be careful about what you order, like the design of it, because the solid wood just weighs so much more, but it'll last forever for sure.
That's good to know. So now, tell us about your last project, which is Casa Andante in Punta Mita.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. We're actually, I think, probably just in the middle of the design right now. It's our first project in Punta Mita, and I'm just really excited about that town. I wasn't sold on it for years. I hadn't been there in about a year and a half, but it's really exciting to see how it's developing. And it has like a new plan where they're able to preserve the old downtown and still develop it in a very luxurious way. So I definitely want more projects there, and we have an amazing client that's super fun from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And it's one of the first projects I've had in a long time where I can use all the color I want. So there's definitely going to be an amazing color combination, but I think we're mainly going to keep it to the tile. So we're going to use like mosaic and also like whole new generation of terrazzo. And it's going to be all different colors throughout the pool and then all through the floor. And then I think we're going to do neutral walls, and then color in the textiles. So I'm excited to finally do color, and it's also nice because the client contacted me. She was like, "You're the only designer that I could find in Punta Mita that does color." So, so
That's
excited
good
to
to know.
do what I love to do.
Now, speaking about colors, you have a very nice color over there on your background.
Yep. Yeah, I have my bike, which it's the brightest bike I've ever seen. And then I have this very Mexican yellow wall, and we also have a lot of rust. And I don't know what type of wood that is. It's probably a pine. And but yeah, I live in Centro now in Guadalajara, and it's a very Mexican colonial home, and I love it. I never thought I would live in a house like this, but I really adapted to it.
So I well remember that in the beginning of this episode, I told the people that they're watching this that they comment Forest on the comment box because we want to know eventually that you give us a tour about that house. So I think if people start to comment Forest, you should give us a tour to your house eventually. How's that?
100%. Yeah, there's one more video on YouTube that there's a little bit of my house, but I would love to give you guys a tour. We also have a new house that's our bodega, our storage room, and our new office that
Uh
we're
huh.
about to be remodeling. So I'm going to be giving tours of that one as well. And it's yellow as well, but it's a much lighter yellow. So it's yellow and lavender in the whole house. So we got to redo it, but yeah, so we're excited about that one as well.
Well, looking forward to see that house. Well, Forrest, thank you so much for sharing this time to with all of us, and I really invite everyone to keep watching these episodes from Deals to Design with your two amazing hosts. And what is your social media? How people they can find you?
The easiest way to find me is on Instagram. It's Forrest Glover Design. And I am also on Facebook, which is actually very popular now. We have a Facebook group, Guadalajara Furniture, Home Decor, everything you need to know. So that's a really good way to connect with us as well.
Awesome, sounds good. Well, I'm ready to join to that group, and I invite everyone to join into that group. And don't forget also to follow me on my social media, which is Poncho Davalos underscore RE. And actually, that you can check my website, ponchodavalos.com.mx. And if you want to know more about real estate here in Puerto Vallarta or even do in Guadalajara. So, Forrest, are you ready to go on a tour or not?
Yeah, I mean, anytime. I
Sounds
kind of
good.
tore it out for this year, but I can do them anytime. There was a time during the summer when I was doing six a week. So we're down to about once a month. But yeah, we would love to take anybody.
Sounds good. Perfect. Well, we invite everyone to be like to stay tuned about the next episode from Deals to Design with your two amazing hosts, Forrest Glover and Poncho Davalos. Bye, guys.
Gracias.